Can you? Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. You can cant it a little bit if you need to. Yes. Huh? I feel like I'm in an actual video game, right? Like, doot, 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 doot. Well, hello, everybody. Spegtacular, the Spegtacular. I have a really cool unboxing to do for you. These are the new 45 caliber pistols. These are Bullion Exchanges exclusive, and they are created for the Second Amendment lover out there, and they are 2 ounces of 999 fine silver. These are by no means your grandpa and grandma's silver. This is expensive collectible stuff for sure. These are pretty pricey right now. If you remember the revolver that came out, this was like a 2023 coin, and I actually called it what I believe to be the coin of the year. This has you know, a really beautiful look. There's so much awesome just work done to the actual coin itself. And yes, it is considered a 2-ounce coin. As you can see, mine has a serial number of 736 out of a 5,000 mintage. So we are going to keep track of what this right here offered as far as beauty and detail work. And then we're going to compare it to the new coins of 2024. And we're going to see if the new coin can possibly hold up to this old, most beautiful coin of the year. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get a new title for this one right here in the year 2024. So let's open up one right now. So now there are 3 types. I don't know what I'm getting into. There's 3 different colorations, and you can see that on the front right here before I completely open it. You have one that's silver with kind of a gold grip right here. And then you have an all silver and then a black with a gold grip. They're still all going to be 2 ounces of 999 fine silver, just colorized differently. So let's get into the first box and we'll see what we got here. So right here is, let's call it the COA. In fact, that's what it is. It says the enclosed is an authentic collectible coin issued by the authority of the Republic of Chad and is legal tender in the country. Republic of Chad probably has never seen one of these in their lives, to be honest with you, but whatever. Metal content, 999 fine silver, weight 2 ounces, size 70 by 44 millimeters, finish black with a gold gilding. Country Republic of Chad, face value 10,000 francs CFA, and year of issue 2024, mintage only 1,000. So this is a lower mintage right here than the revolver of 2023. So interesting. Let's see what we got here. So this is the all black, and we're going to open up this one right here all the way because we want to see everything about it. All right, we have taken that off. That was a lot harder than you would think to take that right there off of there. So anyways, here it is, the 45 caliber pistol. So this is very, very much like a 1911. And although it doesn't say 1911 anywhere on there from what I've seen, this is the design of a 1911. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so we can get the full picture for the most part of what's going on here. There's a lot of really fine details to these coins, and so we may miss a lot of what's going on. You can see the soldier here holding the flag right above my thumb. You can see parts of the American flag, some really, really nice scroll work done, some more stars up here, right next to the ejection port. Come and take it, it says, right? Amen. 45 caliber. And then we have the Statue of Liberty and the eagle. A lot of symbolism right here. Funny that they wouldn't, be able to get this done in America, but, the United States men, I'm sure, the United States government would be like, no, no, no. You got to go to the Republic of Chad. There's a little spot right here. I'm wondering if that's some writing, because sometimes these have some really, really small writing. No, it might just be the way the scroll work kind of came out, but I thought it was some kind of writing. Anyways, we're going to check for other areas that might have some little fancy hidden messages on there. We have the serial number, which looks like it was laser engraved after the fact. So after the minting process, they did serialize this, 319. So there's the number. And you can see the overall side right here is just as pretty as the other one. Maybe even a little prettier. I like how the eagle came right there on the receiver there. Look at that. So that's a nice little part on the upper part of the gun. That's nice. 2 ounces of 999 fine silver. Very, very pretty. I love that skull with the right here, as you can see, this skull with the star inside of it. 2024 Republic of Chad. All right, so there we go. We got technology working for us. You can see it says 10,000 francs CFA and some nice work. I don't know. What do you think? Is this right here a competition for the revolver? I would say, and this is my personal opinion, the black and the gold coloration, although that's not too far-fetched from what you could find in actual pew-pew. I'm just going to call them pew-pews so YouTube doesn't ban me. But the actual pew-pews have, colorized. I've seen plenty of black and gold handle gripped pew-pews. So I don't know. I don't particularly hate it. I'm just not in love with the black and the gold personally, but we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep moving to the next one, and we're going to see what we have. Let's see what's in this box right here, because there are 3 different types. So let's see what comes next. This is all silver. So now the difference is the black and gold and the silver and gold have a low mintage of just 1,000. The all silver has a mintage of 5,000, as you can see. And surprisingly enough, the price is not too different, even though there's much higher of a mintage on the all silver. I thought that would have caused the price to come way down, and I think it should have, to be honest with you. So tell me what you think about the all silver. I'm going to keep this one right here in the actual plastic for now until I decide what I'm going to do with it. I don't know that I want to keep all 3. I really just want to mostly keep one. There's no reason for me to try to collect every single one in the set. But what do you think about that, huh? All silver, very close to the revolver of 2023, except for the revolver had some gold gilding spots on it here and there. But for the most part, very similar to this. Say what you want. Say, oh, the revolver was so much better. These are actually really, really pretty. I like these a lot. There's some really excellent work that was done on these. Very impressed by it. I could easily say, and be pretty confident, that probably no coin in 2024 is going to look as nice and as detailed as this piece right here. And it's cool, right? As near and dear to my heart, as something else. And I don't know why. I'm just going to put it back here in the background. There's very similar things that I enjoy that for some reason this reminds me of. So, I don't think you're going to find a cooler coin. There's some haters out there when it comes to coins. They go, oh, it's not a coin. No, it's not a coin. Yes, it is. It is actually a coin by definition. I'm sorry. Those are the people right there same people kind of that were in the caveman era, that when they were using seashells and somebody came out with a round disc made out of metal, the seashell people were like, no, that's not a coin. Seashells are coins. Come on now. Come on. It's a coin. It's by definition, it is. Stop being a negative Nancy or an old grandpa. All right, so here is the last one, and this is my favorite. I know for a fact, which is, yep, this is it. So again, 1,000 mintage on this one, and this will be the keeper for me right here. So I think we can actually take this out of the plastic too, because I know I'm keeping this one. This thing is so stinking pretty. So the gold gilding on just the little hand pieces right there. That's just, it's already out of the plastic. I did not do that. That did it by itself, I promise. Yeah, those little grip pieces right there, just being gold gilded though. That's the meat and the potatoes. That is the winner. So I love how that looks. I would highly recommend, if you are going to get in on this series, this is the one to get, in my opinion. That is awesome. Because I love when a pew-pew has the silver, just everything else, or the stainless steel approach, and then it has, something else for the grips. So, this right here being a wood finish there in the background. It's just, to me, that's so cool. So neat. So what do you think? What do you think? I mean, I need to know in the comments below. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say it is definitely going to be the coin of 2024, even though it's early 2024 to be saying that. I don't see a lot of companies really, trying hard like this. So I do think that it is very, very expensive. I would argue that it's overpriced, to be honest with you. I think that they could have came down on the price a little bit and been just fine. Although I don't know what their margins are. I think that the price on these right here has taken the flipper potential away, right? It's being sold from the company directly to the collector, and that's it. Unfortunately, I think that they could have made some room on their greedy little margins, and that doesn't take away from it being the best coin, in my opinion. You know, I'm going for look, for feel, for just beauty as far as the most beautiful coin. The price to me is not relevant to that because, you know, look at the most beautiful coins in the world. They're, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. So I can't go by price to stop the, you know, best coins in the world. What is the serial number here? All right, we have serial number 118. You know, surprisingly enough, the first moment I seen these for sale, I went ahead and I ordered. I'm surprised I got even serial number 118. I feel like I should have got lower, although that is pretty low in the grand scheme of things when there's 1,000 of them out there, or there can be 1,000. To get only 118 is cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm too mad about it. Look at that beauty, though. I mean, you're going to see this if you ever get one, and you're going to see it from afar. You're not going to see all this beauty they've done to it. I actually like how they have that, I don't know what you want to call it, that different texture in the 2024 and the Chad right there. I like how they have it. It reminds me of like a gold nugget, doesn't it? Looks really pretty. So let's go through here a little bit more now that we're up close and personal. So we're going to go through and just really, really view this piece. Yeah, look at that texturing. That was the right way to do things, rather than keep it all just like flat. That texture is making all the difference right there. That eagle is beautiful. I didn't notice before that there was stars all over that eagle, to be honest with you. Embarrassingly enough, I didn't notice. But now you can totally see it. So that's fantastic. Let's see. Let's keep going. The one complaint, if I'm going to make a complaint about these pieces, is they haven't figured out how to do the edges of the coin yet. And you can see that those right there are very blank. I think that once they figure out how to also stamp those edges, you're going to have coins that are just going to just be out of this world phenomenal. Not that this isn't beautiful as it is, but if I'm going to make a complaint, I would imagine that's the only place on this one I can make it. So fantastic. What do you guys and girls think out there, huh? Excuse me, guys and women. You can't say girls anymore, huh? So offensive. Nah, forget it. I'm used to saying girls, so let me be offensive then. I like it. I think it's really, really well done. You know, it takes a lot of work to do this, right? It's not just like, okay, I have a stamping press. I can go ahead and just, you know, mint this thing. No big deal. It takes an artist to come through and get this all done on a computer, right? And you can't just go, okay, this is the image. Boom, go ahead, computer. Like you have to say, this area is lowered. This area is raised. This area is raised even more than the rest of them. You know, you have to really, really painstakingly go through each and every part of this right here to make it right. And then because it's double-sided, you're doing it twice. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And then you got to find somebody with the minting capabilities to do this. I think it's Spectre Mint. They actually have the capabilities, and they do other coins that are pretty fancy like this. But you know, to get that all done, and then there's a price on it, right? You can't just be like, okay, you know, we made the image on a computer, make them for us. Now you got to come up with a pretty fancy price, and you got to work with the Republic of Chad. You know what I mean? In order to get it, you know, called a coin, you have to work with that government in order to get their name on there. I'm sure you got to pay something towards them. So there's a lot of money involved and a lot of work for sure. Anyways, the gold handle or the gold grip and the silver finish on everything else is definitely my favorite. I almost dropped it, but luckily I had fast hands. So we're good to go right there. So tell me what you think about that. You know, can you, oh yeah, yep. You can cant it a little bit if you need to. Yes. Huh? I feel like I'm in an actual video game, right? Like, doot, 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 doot. Get on the ground. Anyways, I shouldn't have done that. That's too much. That's too much. Way too much. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Highly impressed. They have come out with another piece, and it was prior to this. It is an AK-47, so you know that's a different type of weapon. I also didn't know about it by the time I bought these, so maybe I'll go back in time and I'll grab one of those. I heard some, you know, what I would call dumb complaints about that on the internet. I think that people are really overthinking the weapon. AK-47 is the most common assault rifle in the entire world, and it's a great weapon, by the way. It's a great pew-pew. For anybody who's ever shot one of those, it's a lot of fun and interesting to shoot. Pretty darn accurate and works right just about every single time you pull that trigger. And what else? As an American, I have one of those. I think it's really cool, and I have no problems owning one of those. I think it's neat, and it does its job, and bada bang. So maybe one day I'll grab that, also a coin. But for now, I got these three. One may end up finding its way onto the website, Spegtacular.com. We'll see how I end up doing it. I promised one to another friend of mine, so one will be going, one I'll be keeping, and I'll have that one extra one that, maybe you guys can grab. It's a decent early serial number compared to the 1,000 that's out there. So if you want an early one, you may grab one from me if I have it on the website. But if not, it's totally fine by me. If you just want to be an onlooker and say it's too expensive for you, then I understand. I totally understand. I do think it's an expensive coin. It's a collector's piece for sure. Will it go up in value? Will it be worth $1 million one day? Maybe, maybe not. But it looks great on the desk, I tell you what. It just looks beautiful if you have it out and about, displayed right there on your little showcase in a curio, where I tend to keep mine. It looks beautiful. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having some stuff to look at once in a while, So anyways, well done. I would say that you're going to have a hard time finding a coin that looks better in 2024 than one of these right here. But I'll hold my breath until that happens. I got to go for now. I appreciate y'all for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe, and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.